Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to the big game. John Champion alongside Mark Lawrenson. What do you make, Mark, of these team formations? Not necessarily what we were expecting.
Good afternoon to you too, John. There's been quite a talk about today's game. Let's see how it plays out.
Interesting selections by both managers, a mixture of youthful exuberance and hardened experience. The commencement of hostilities. Ambulance is on standby. Health insurance policies have been checked. The physios are going to be really busy. The coaches have been through the tactical approach to this game so many times in their minds. Corner it is. And they thwart them as they look for the shot. Maxwell. Cambiasso. Oh, and that was a chance. Goalkeeper grateful in the end to plunge on the ball. Javier Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Figo. And the return ball safely delivered. Here's Ibrahimovic. Here's Cambiasso and Javier Zanetti. Here's Kivu. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Javier Zanetti. Maxwell. Here's Cambiasso. Nedved. They found a little pocket here. And Cambiasso. And back it goes from where it's just come. And they look for the spaces on the flanks. And he heads it clear. Clearance seized on, not out of danger yet. Into the ball flying behind for a corner, deflected. It's up for the aerial challenge. That was a great chance. It's gone begging.
The manager will be pleased with that start, John, even though the shot missed the target, but does really state what they're trying to do.
Plays it upfield. Nedved. And Melberg. Amauri. Here's Marchioni. Accurate passing between the two of them. No attempt to play the ball. Free kick. Who will take it? The defender quick to see this one. And Melberg. Here's Nedved. Good individual effort, but needs to pass it now. Still on the ball here. Cambiasso. Maxwell. And immediately they run into trouble, saved by the referee's whistle. For the offside. Melberg. Negrotaglie. They're just not clicking with each other. Javier Zanetti. Space for a shot. Well worked to win the ball. Maxwell. Javier Zanetti. Figo. Lunged in and gave away a free kick. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. Let's see how this decision can affect the outcome of the game. Here's Cambiasso. Amauri. Materazzi. Cambiasso. And now the break on again. Another chance to cross. Oh, that's hardly a tackle, that's almost assault. Referee, what are you going to do? Free kick. And that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. It's put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. Will he have a go? Now there's the clearance. Can he have a shot? And the header. One that's marginally off target. Not enough to worry the goalkeeper, really. Le Grottaglie. No, it's been intercepted. And they come again. Missed time challenge. Looked worse than it was. Free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. Can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. Ideal distance out. Real possibilities here. Played into the middle. Amauri. Melberg. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. It's a neat one through. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Cambiasso. 15 minutes have passed. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Cambiasso. Here's Javier Zanetti. And they pressed hard, looking for this opening goal. Concede a free kick with a ferocious tackle. Oh, what now? Oh, he's off. His second caution, only himself to blame, really. 2 mistimed tackles. That's really hurt him. And of course, it's hurt his team too. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. A header this time! They've done it! Breaking through to draw first blood here in the first half. And that is a real psychological blow to the opposition.
Oh, what a free kick that is. This fella's absolutely brilliant at that sort of thing.
You could hear the voices of anger and discontent as soon as that one went in. The fans not hiding their feelings here. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
If anything, that strike will open the game up rather than settle matters. It'll surely spur the opposition into trying to get one back before the break.
And Chiellini may have to deal with another one now. And he'll deliver the cross. Ibrahimovic. It's a firm block tackle. Here's Chiellini. Although they're passing the ball neatly, the manager may well want to see a bit more urgency, a bit more penetration. Here's Melberg. And he's looking to play it into the channel. No, it's been snuffed out. Cambiasso. Maxwell. Materazzi. And Javier Zanetti. Maxwell. Moved the ball well from one side to the other. Here's Kivu. Once more they come. Possibility here. Spilled by the keeper. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think a pretty good decision. That just lacks accuracy. Free kick awarded. Oh, mistimed lunge there. Gives away a free kick. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Nedved. Legrotalier. To the other side. Here they come again. Needs to be accurate. And a shot! Yes, go! All square now. They really looked a little rattled conceding early on, but that goal will definitely settle them down.
That's a magnificent strike, an absolute cracker. It gave the keeper no chance. He took the ball in his stride and unleashed an unstoppable right foot shot.
Nobody should be disappointed now for having come to the stadium to witness this, rather than just watching it on the television. Level pegging, one goal for each of these sides.
I thought their heads would drop when they conceded, but they've come back strongly. They needed to, really, if they wanted to stay in this. Can they now push for a second?
Blocked out there off the defender. Lifts it high. Chiellini. And back it goes, whence it came. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Kivu. No, not this one. Here they come again. Here's an opportunity. Not even close. Perhaps a loss of concentration there.
The angle he tried to score from was much too tight. It's very hard to get the ball in the net from there.
And Materazzi. Maxwell. Fabulous ball. Once more they come. It Could have been a chance on goal, but the defenders cleared it away for a corner. It's into the centre. Hits it well. Nedved. Again they build. Dealt with the threat well. Almost half an hour gone. Chiellini thumps it long. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Ball in! Now have possession. Lifts it over the top. This is a good overlap. Got the shot in, but I think the goalkeeper knew it was well off target.
Well worth a shot from that kind of distance. They can't all be tap-ins. Should really have done better though. He didn't look like he expected to score.
Amauri and Nedved. Went in and won the ball too. Cambiasso. Javier Zanetti. And Javier Zanetti. No, it's been intercepted. Maxwell. Nicely won. The attack came to nothing. Amauri. Marchioni. Chiellini. Calmly done. Back it goes. That one goes astray. Ibrahimovic. This team isn't rushing anything for the moment. They're quite content with moving the ball amongst themselves. Here's Javier Zanetti. Still has the ball at his feet. Here they come again. They get a throw in a good area, looking for some support now. There it is. Ibrahimovic. He got to the shot but couldn't hold it or palm it away to safety. He's got his defender to thank for getting him off the hook there. Maxwell. Here's Cambiasso. Great ball over the top. Fisted away. Can he find the space? It's blocked by the defender. Dogged defensive skills on display here. Perfect ball for a header. Clearance gathered in the final third. Good clearance. And Ibrahimovic. Oh, some ball that is. They're just not clicking with each other. No, not this one. That midfield battle is proving to be fairly rugged. Tackles have been flying in. It's a loose pass. Chiellini. Melberg. Negrotaglie. Nedved. Javier Zanetti. Amauri. A bit too much weight on the pass through. Cambiasso. Kibu. Good width. Another chance to cross. And he sent it in. He's punched it away. It's curling in. Good defending. They're just not clicking with each other. Only 5 minutes until the break now. Maxwell. May have to deal with another one now. Showed his defensive quality there. Amauri. Nedved. Knocks it through to the front line. No, not this one. No way through this time. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Kivu. And Ibrahimovic. Here's Javier Zanetti. Maxwell. And Cambiasso. Well won there. Here's Kivu. Here's Javier Zanetti. Maxwell. Possession didn't last long. Play pushes forward then. And they come again. Strong defending. They hold that line very well. Low ball in. 1 minute being shown on the board. Negrotalier. Amauri. Slid into space on the flank. Be awkward to get in a cross. It's a corner. Oh, they'll battle for this in the middle. Oh, so nearly a goal. There is the end of the first period.
They allowed themselves to get a bit complacent at the back, I thought.
The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. But how will this period of play pan out? No fear factor between these teams. Plenty of respect, certainly. No great anxiety. Cleared by the defender. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Ibrahimovic. Marchioni. Amauri. Ibrahimovic. Kivu. Dealt with the threat well. Chiellini. Melberg. Negrotalier. And Cambiasso. Right into the space behind the defence. Possession lost, but now it is a corner. Oh, it's been given a bit of height. Negrotalier. Nedved. Negrotalier. Marchioni. Melberg. The rhythmic chanting of the crowd. So many of them on their feet, It's giving this a unique flavour. They're breaking out quickly here. And Ibrahimovic. Nice through ball to the wing. Chance here. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Cambiasso. Here's Javier Zanetti. Still they move the ball around patiently. They're shifting the defenders around, trying to open up a gap and create room for a shot. It's through. Marchioni. Le Grottaglie. Marchioni. Le Grottaglie. They get the ball back. Good challenge. Neat ball through the brave goalkeeping. Read it well, the keeper. And Ibrahimovic. Here's Cambiasso. They could take the lead again with a good cross. Just straight offside then. Free kick to the opposition. A solid, commanding header. Maxwell and Materazzi. And he has it back. Maxwell. They're picking their men. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Javier Zanetti. And back it goes from where it's just come. Trying to open up the defence. Shooting opportunity here. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. Needs to be accurate. You can see they're looking to build something from the back rather than simply knocking it forward for the strikers to battle for it. It is good to see them passing the ball around so slickly in defence. It's rare to see defenders so composed on the ball. Plays a long ball forward. Le Grottaglie. Crowd are roaring themselves hoarse. I don't think we've had a better atmosphere than this for a long, long time. The atmosphere inside this ground, bordering on the frenetic. No, defensive marking was tight. Javier Zanetti. Cambiasso. And now they take up the cudgels again. Stopped him well there. And Nedved. Javier Zanetti. Holds on to it. Maxwell. Cambiasso. Needs to work the keeper. Possibilities, and that sails way wide of the left post.
It's pointless and selfish trying to score from there. Football is supposed to be a team game, and a bit more teamwork was needed.
It'll be fascinating to see how the manager's decision here will affect the game. Marchioni. Amauri. Legrotaglie. Melberg. Legrotaglie. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. No, it's been cut out. Amauri. Legrotaglie. Here's Nedved. It's a very good block tackle. Ibrahimovic. Another chance to cross. Legrotaglie. Nedved. Legrotaglie. Poulsen. Melberg. No, it's been snuffed out. Maxwell. Crowd are roaring themselves hoarse. I don't think we've had a better atmosphere than this for a long, long time. The defender cuts this one out. Chance for a counter then. Nedved. Legrotaglie. Poulsen. Chiellini. The atmosphere inside this ground, bordering on the frenetic. The rhythmic chanting of the crowd. So many of them on their feet. It's giving this a unique flavour. Cambiasso. Javier Zanetti. And the shots! Goalkeeper, the last line of defence, does his job. Chiellini. Melberg. Chiellini. A good interception to gain possession. Materazzi. This team isn't rushing anything for the moment. They're quite content with moving the ball amongst themselves. Dealt with the threat expertly. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. So good spell of passing. Within range. It's cleared. This goes for a throw-in. Out wide. The defender does well under pressure there, knocking it out for a corner. Lofted it in. He goes for it. Chance wasted there, that's well off target.
The keeper's not happy with his defence. Reasonably so in view of that attempt, and he'll be wanting them to close down a lot earlier.
Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Maxwell. Here's Cambiasso. They're moving the ball beautifully all around the pitch. Really slick football like this, it's a joy to watch, especially for the neutrals. You just don't want to be on the receiving end of it, though. And Javier Zanetti. Referee says fair challenge. We've reached the last 15 minutes of the game. Maxwell. Fabulous ball. It's a corner. Good chance here. It's across the face of goal. Here's a goal-scoring opportunity. They have another scoring opportunity. swinging it in. Here they come once more. Cuts it back deep. Here they come again. Hits an ambitious ball over the top. And here's a chance. The defender overlaps. And Cambiasso. That's a waste. Amauri. Marchioni. Ball one here. Marchioni. Javier Zanetti. Cambiasso. Needs a sight of goal. Chance here! Pulled it just too far to the left.
The angle he tried to score from was much too tight. It's very hard to get the ball in the net from there.
Looks to change things around here. The keeper comes and collects it. Slides it past the defence. Marchioni. Poulsen. How about that for tackling back? And Javier Zanetti. And a chance! Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. Chiellini. Marchioni. Chiellini. Poulsen. Marchioni. Chiellini. This team has been through a rigorous training regime. 2 training sessions every day. Players have moaned about it, but they may benefit from it. Here's Marchioni and Poulsen. In terms of the midfield contest, you could write a textbook on what we've seen today. Here's Marchioni. One of the features you'll notice of the play of both these sides is the support for the man in possession. Always providing options, always a man available to pass to. And Poulsen. Ball given away. Wonderfully won there. Nedved. It was well cut out, but he has to be careful here. Javier Zanetti. Materazzi. So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. Here they come once more. In the penalty area. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. The defenders knocking it around well amongst each other. More like midfielders than centre-halves. With skill like this, it's easy to build from the back. Not the most attacking piece of play, but a back pass always useful. Here's a strike. Materazzi. Nedved. Now it's a goal kick. Their manager has decided to alter things a little here. Three more minutes is being shown on the board. Here's Cambiasso. This is a good overlap. This is great football under pressure. The forwards are not letting the defenders get a tackle in. They're almost toying with them. Maxwell. Here they come again. Good overlap by the defender. Played the ball in, but no one could make any form of connection. Here's Crespo. Poulsen. It went out of play. Javier Zanetti. Crespo. It's a solid tackle. Knocks it through the defence. There is the referee's whistle for full time. Nothing could separate these sides. The players, credit to them, put in place.